Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be talking about computer entertainment system. Most of our computers are connected to our televisions right now, and we're using the wireless keyboards to operate those computers, to watch television and play games, but unfortunately right now we cannot power the computers on remotely, so we have to physically touch the computer in order to power it on. Today I'm going to be talking about making a remote control for your computer to power your computer on completely remotely without really touching your computer. We're not going to construct a new remote system. We're going to take existing garage door opening system. It's a garage door remote that I've ordered on eBay. It only cost me about $6. And we're going to convert this remote system into our computer remote system. Both the garage and the computer has one very important similarity. They both use a momentary switch. Garage is using a momentary switch to open and close the door, and the computer is using a momentary switch to power on and power off. That's why we should be able to use a garage remote system to power on and power off our computer. Here's what we're going to need. A remote control system that I purchased from eBay for $6.95, 9-volt battery clip, screwdriver, double-sided tape that you can buy at Walgreens, 9-volt battery, cable, and a soldering gun. Let's look at the remote control system. This is the transmitter and this is the receiver part of it. We're going to need to take the battery connector and connect it to the power of the remote control receiver. It says plus and minus. Red goes into the plus and black goes into the minus. Now, the next step is connecting the battery for testing. Once you connect the battery, you should see the LED that lights up. Now we're going to test and see if our remote system is working. Just hit the A button and you will hear the click. That's the momentary switch. If it clicks, it works normally, and we go to step 2. If you're using the same module as I am from the eBay, you're going to need to use a connector K1 and G1. All you have to do is attach the cable to them. This is just the cable that we prepared originally. The other end is open. We just attach it and then put the cover, carefully put the cover on. Okay. We're going to take a double-sided sticky tape. The computer that I'm using is a very small entertainment PC that I put under my television, and we're going to need to take the cover off. You can do this with any computer that you have. It doesn't have to be this type of a computer. I'm taking the side panel off, and what you're going to be looking for is you're going to be looking for a thin wires. Usually they're connected to the front of a computer, and they have a small black connectors. What you're going to need to find is you're going to need to find the connector that says power switch on it. And usually it's very easy. You just pull the wires away and look and see. and looks like I found it. I have unplugged power switch connector from the computer, and now I'm going to be working with those two wires. Here's our device. I'm going to put my device on the outside of the computer just because my computer is so small and I don't have space inside. So I'm going to attach this device on the outside cover. You can literally put this device anywhere, even inside of the box if you wanted to. So at this time we're going to need to take this device, take the cable, and we're going to need to attach it to those two wires right here. Okay, now I'm gonna need to strip the insulation off of those two wires. I'm gonna use the soldering iron to do this. It's a little easier that way. I just carefully touch the insulation and burn it. My computer has a small hole on the back that I previously drilled. You can also drill a little hole in the case of a computer if you're planning to put this device on the outside. So I'm going to feed the wires through this little hole. And I'm going to need to solder those wires to the power switch. And that's two. Both of them are insulated. Now we need to replug this connector back into our computer connector. I have replugged the connector back where it's supposed to be. And carefully put those wires in. Now the next step is I'm going to take this double-sided sticky tape again, and I'm going to cut a piece of this tape about this long and put this on our device. And now we can attach this device to the side panel of our computer. Okay, now we have finished wiring our remote system into our computer, and I have a little remote here, and we're gonna test our system right now. And here we go. I'm ready to test. I'm just gonna press the red A on the remote. And looks like our computer powered up. And here's the conclusion. We've used a $6 replacement remote system for the garage door opener, and we installed it successfully on our computer and created a remote for our computer. So now we can pretty much power on our computer from across the room without ever touching a computer. And thanks for watching. This is Eugene at www.dcmotorcontroller.net, and see you next time.